This is Gen X College Dropout Life for May 19th, 2015. I believe I woke up around 10:30 a.m. today, did some LPD work, and also on YouTube there was a video from Raging Golden Eagle about ending the conversation, this is called, where if somebody can't come up with a good counter argument for your argument, they just basically tell you to shut up in one way or another. And yep, I hate that too. And there's a YouTuber, Paradoxical Gamer, who did a video on the Baltimore riots, and as well as mentioned the YouTuber Tommy Sotomayor and his controversial videos. Yep, and I'm into Tommy Sotomayor's controversial videos as well, and yeah, that sort of thing. Let's see. Yep, while I was listening to the Paradoxical Gamer video, my computer froze. At first, I thought it was a Firefox problem, but it was a computer problem, and in today's modern dystopia, technology is crap and scrap more often than not. If this were a resource-based economy, there's a good chance my computer would not have frozen, but would have kept on going, and probably wouldn't need maintenance for years, if ever. Anyway, after I restarted my computer, I listened to the rest of the Paradoxical Gamer's video. Then after that, I went to the post office to buy some stamps, and immediately after the post office, not quite immediately, but let's say a few minutes after the post office, I went to the subway on 8 Mile and Schaefer. Then I went to the Family Dollar store, also on 8 Mile and Schaefer. And while at Family Dollar, I went to buy one of these big plastic containers because last year my basement got flooded and a lot of my stuff got contaminated and wet and whatever. I changed my mind about buying the container because I couldn't find a lid to fit the size container I wanted. Yeah, that was it. And let's see. Oh, also, if the Target store down the street from my house was still open, I wouldn't be able to buy the I guess ideal container with lids and everything. But that's not the case anymore. And now I'm suddenly reminded of something that I kind of joked about, I guess a few weeks ago. Yeah, or a few months ago. More like a few weeks ago. And that was the now closed down Northland Mall, which is where the nearby Target store used to be located. And about that, I thought, what if Elon Musk bought Northland? Maybe he could convert it into a space launch center. Yeah, if that were true, then I'd be living right down the street from SpaceX and possibly get a job there. Yeah, that would kick ass. Okay, after I got home, I ate what could be called dinner, but was actually, yes, technically breakfast, since it was the first thing I ate all day. And let's see, yeah, then saw the one video that Peter Joseph made reviewing his debate with Stefan Molyneux again. And I guess the main reason for that is because I wanted to do a cartoon of Stefan Molyneux and his infamous "the resource-based economy is Marxism with robots" remark. And that cartoon should be done soon, or whatever. And also, strangely enough, I started finishing up this Draw 'em a comic cartoon that I actually had in mind, that I've been thinking about doing for the past, I guess, 4 years. Let's say 4 years. And turned out to be not as difficult and time consuming as I originally thought. And I think one reason for that is because I realized that tracing paper is the best paper to ink on. Well, let me restate that. It's not really a recent discovery of mine. I mean, I remember a few years ago I used to ink on tracing paper a lot, but then I stopped doing it, but I didn't quite understand the significance of that. Now I do, so I think from now on I'm drawing and inking on tracing paper Casastu. Oh, well, another good video I saw on YouTube was Everything wrong with Poltergeist. It was so funny. One thing that I found particularly hilarious is how they mentioned that it seems like one of the kids' rooms, one of the kids of the characters. What am I trying to say? Let's just say one of the kids in the movie's room, the room for one of the kids in the movies, had a lot of pop culture memorabilia, which in a way looks similar to the kind of pop culture stuff that exists now. Yeah, it's like they predicted 2015 and 1982. They did, or maybe not. Let's see. I saw another drunken peasants video. Didn't finish it all because those morons and their naysaying attitude. You know how people say, "Look, I'm saying, let me say this." Okay, yeah, I'm getting tired of this. Anyway, the problem is that somebody asked a question to the drunken peasants about whether humans will stop being violent or some such thing. And of course, the dumbass peasants said no. You know, human survival requires us to stop being violent. And in my mind, anyone who's so adamant about humans being self-destructive and ultimately destroying themselves is a dumbass, to put it nicely. I mean, if you're so certain that the human race is going to be exterminate itself, why don't you exterminate yourself now and leave the rest of it out of it? Because mass murder is still murder. Okay, let's see what's this say here. Oh yeah, let's see. Just an hour or so later, The Flash finally came on. The season finale of The Flash finally came on, and it dealt with time travel. And as they often do in TV shows and movies, they portray time travel wrong. How do I explain this? I don't really feel like going into the details as to why time travel as portrayed in The Flash is wrong. I could explain that in another video, but take my word for it, they're doing it wrong. I mean, yes, I know that time travel in real life hasn't been confirmed, but mathematically speaking, it's possible. But there's no experimental evidence for it as of yet. And again, I say the way they did time travel in The Flash was wrong. Okay, after The Flash, I came close to finishing up certain cartoons like the Joel Muhammad cartoon and the Stefan Molyneux cartoon. And after that, I saw a couple of Zeitgeist movement videos on YouTube. I'm going to stop right here. That's it. After a while, Gomer Pyle.